Alright. Alright. So, you can't ban me from my own channel. There you go. Alright. Alright. I know this actually works. Alright, make sure I mute Twitch so I don't hear an echo of myself. That's always fun. Hi, guys. Oh, shot glass. So, hi, welcome to my drinking and mini stream. So basically, I got this. Hey, Baldy. Also, hi, Vortec. I know who that is, and he's got a Discord dedicated to Kickstarters. If you want, I'm always here for people promoting themselves. I'm here to promote this community, this awesome community of painters and gamers that I'm a part of. So I have no issue if you have a permanent link or something for your Discord, you want people to join, you can throw it in chat. I'm link friendly. So here we go. Yeah, alcohol. Yeah, you're gonna promote alcohol. No, that's not true, because honestly, the only time I ever really drink is in this chat, this stream. So here's the chat. Here we'll do the shot glass. I haven't shown off. So basically, he did! He did, Crimson! So, speaking of Crimson, this is a gift I got from his wife. The perfect shot glass. So, I'm like, I need to use this on thing. And originally I was just going to do non-alcoholic stuff in it, and I was told that was cheating. And that was lame, and so now I do crack and rum in the shot glass. Oh, I wonder if let's see, I'm not going anywhere tonight. However, I do have now limits on this because I figured out 4 is too many drinks in a half. 3 is too many in a half hour, and 4 is too many for the stream. So I really don't like being sick or whatever, or so hammered that I can't friggin' function. I want to be able to paint, guys. So I put limits. It's a half hour now. Cheers to being the weekend. And I get to do some mini painting. Can I do it? Without... Nope. Because I don't really drink outside the stream. Or I've never did before. I always cough. I have a cough anyways. It doesn't take much to trigger. You have a new bottle of whiskey. What kind? What was I gonna do? I'm grabbing my list. I don't even have to be drunk to friggin' be an idiot. So, let's see what I got on the list here. Alright. So, I'm gonna look and see who's here. I don't think Laura's here. So, I'm doing the cobblestones last, because I always do the bases last. So, this mini, and just so Vortec knows, this mini is the elf. Let me scooch her out of the way. Basically, this mini is I'm being helped by by my subscribers. If you subscribe, you get to pick a spot on the mini and tell me how to paint it. Now, when it's all filled, and it's almost there. Oh, Dandy added something too. Oh, I gotta go look it up. Dandy Bagel subscribed. He added something to it. Well, I'm going to add it to the list right now so I don't friggin' forget. Again. I think it was do the arrows and make them kind of like icy. Everybody's gone nuts with the technique, so. Oh, Mini Mommy's here, though. I could try to do the bow on the back. We're going to try ice arrows. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll see. Let's see. She wanted... Oh, yeah. So we're going to do... Sure, I'll do that now. We're going to do this bow. I'm going to save her for a little bit later. Basically, I've been trying to put on the stream what the people request the areas are on so they can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to start with pure black. I'm going to keep it really dark. I'm going to keep it dark. Cracking ink. What do I get for maybe Wow, when did this become? This is supposed to be folk guitar, and it's country western. Now, let me try these 4. So I'm going to do black. I'm going to need some more black. It's starting to get a little bit late. And then I'm going to make it adamantine, so I'm going more purple. Viking pie! Viking pie! Yeah, well, actually, truth be told, I'm not sure if it's just the alcohol it's just the alcohol that makes me cough. I think it's more the fact that I have coughing issues anyways. So let's see. Let me go back and chat. So Crimson had spent an hour or so morning filming all the gaps on the MCP, the Marvel Crisis Protocol minis he got at the board game auction at Midgard Games in, I want to say it's Derry. There's Londonderry and Derry, and I'm pretty sure it's Derry. At Bulls, you have the new bottle of whiskey is Tullamore Dew. It's Irish whiskey. It's probably good whiskey. I don't know he's an alcoholic, but yeah, we are such good. Yes, yeah. You guys are all great influences on me. You know what? I'm convinced this stream might be the worst influence on my entire life I've ever had, and I don't necessarily blame all of you. There's something else I realized I did, and I was like, we used to do, and I can't remember what the hell that is now. And I'm like, God, maybe this stream is just a terrible influence on me. Your Twitch is probably broke. It's probably a router that's broken. I'm hoping to catch a bit. Hi, Jolton Wolf! I'm just saying hello to everybody before I get started. And catching up on chat. Wow, I actually have to catch up on chat. What? So, of course, if you want to get in on the fun and you don't... And by the way, subscribing, I'd rather have you guys chat me than subscribe, honestly. I really like the talk. More than I want the money. Money's nice, but if you do want to get in on this and have a chance to win it, you do have to be a subscriber. Either you subscribe yourself, and you can actually pick a spot in the mini. It's almost done, or you have somebody else do it. Although they get to pick a spot in the mini, but if you're subscribed at the point, even if it's gifted, you have a chance of winning. So. And then you guys can fight it out over who actually gets it. So I'm going to start with the pure black. And pick a brush. Let's go with a little brush. I'm going to paint this whole thing black. I also realized it has, in honor of Pete the Hydrator, apparently, it's going to have a pink grip. It'll look nice. I'll make it match the rest of it, but it's gonna look nice. Right now I'm just gonna paint the whole, well, maybe I'll leave the grip out. Adamantine is a super dark material, so it's like black. There's also little bands and stuff in there. They may paint maybe I'll paint them silver. I know I didn't get anything done on them the last time mostly because I was working on the flame tattoos on this lady. On her legs, which I think came out my husband really liked them. I think they came out pretty good. If we get back to it, I'm going to start working on the armor today. At least that's the plan. But yeah, every single spot on this mini has been picked by somebody who subscribed. So I just execute the techniques. If everybody else has come up with the ideas and colors to put in this. I did make Baldy burn all 5 of his gifted, so he gifted 5 subs. I made him burn all of his picks on the tartan, because it's a tartan. I promise I won't do that. There's also, ooh, there's a couple little details here too, I see, right in there. Maybe I'll just make them all silver. So one of the things I think about adamantine is that to me it looks purplish. Whoops. You know, it might help if I take out my water. So wait, let's see, Baldy should get something, then Baldy should send me, oh, come on. You know, none of us are rich here, Pete. You know, you talk about, you know, you like to keep your money. Well, so do we. Free minis. I'll tell you what, in my case, I have too much work to do that many free minis. Although I will get everybody's subscription ones done. I have to get Crimson's done, and I have to get Gel Tips done. Gel Tips hasn't been started. Crimson's has been started. But I need to do the free handing, and that's right. You could commission us. I do like, although to be honest, I really like doing giveaways, and it really, for the record, Pete, I'm really happy you won the giveaway. So you come on here and you do what you can, and I really appreciate it. So, but that's why I like do the giveaways. It's, you know, it's another way. Also, truth be told, if you guys subscribe, it's just, it's more than I ever asked for. I didn't ask, you know, I didn't do this for the subscriptions. I did this because I wanted to hang out with you guys, especially those of you who are overseas. You know, I can't hang out with you here, or anybody who's a long distance away. Vortex, is Vortex still here? Because I could hang out with him. In fact, if he's still here, I gotta tell him what I'm doing tomorrow. Because I'm really excited about tomorrow. Basically, I'm going to see a gaming friend that we both know pretty well. And it's been a long time since I got to roll dice with them, but he wanted to see some of the old Relentless, you know, the friends that I still stay in touch with and still game with from the Relentless Dragon Thursday night game we used to have before the pandemic happened and killed it. It was a Pathfinder game. So, oh, by the way, right now I'm doing this Kraken ink, which is kind of a purple. You know, I used to think Kraken ink was ink. So I'm gonna go. Me, hubby, our friends Dan and Melinda, and I know you know them, and Gamer DJ. We're all going to see a certain John Curtin, who is our Aeon Throne GM at the Relentless Dragon, and just all around good person. But yeah, we're gonna go see him tomorrow, and we're gonna play. Melinda created a Starfinder game. I don't know if she's created it. I think it is one of Paizo's offerings, but we're running it as a shenanigan game, which means we're all coming up with insane characters. It's gonna be a ton of fun, and it'll be so good to see him. I want to see you too. It's been forever. You should come. I have no idea. You should have come to OGC. Because we have Pathfinder and Starfinder running there. So right, yeah. So Kraken ink. It's not coming out as purple. I was hoping it is purplish. It is definitely more purple. I could see the difference between that and this. It is definitely more purple than it was. So I think what I'm going to do I know. Wait, which one did you play in? You do. I mean, OGC is really small. Just come there to hang out, you know. But absolutely, I think you do need to hit Total Con. You know, we'll see. I didn't even think about this. My hubby's working on a game system. Because it's my hubby, and he does this stuff in his spare time. He's not doing it. He wasn't doing it for anything, but I wonder. Oh, you played that one? The one that was in the park, where we had our version. We had the carousel. We had the carousel fight. Part of it was in a Chuck E. Cheese. It was such an amazing. That was an amazing scenario. I don't think he ever published it yet. He keeps tweaking it, and maybe I'll go yell at him tomorrow. You gotta stop, man. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I think he should just get it out in the market. It's because it's really. It was even good when we did. He says he's tweaked it since. I'm honestly thinking about running a Twitch D&D, adding a Twitch D&D or Starfinder, if I could get him involved, onto this channel. So, that's where Tally came from. Actually, was that game. Well, I rolled her up because I made a Hero Forge mini of her. All right, so I'm gonna add a little purple here. I don't want to lighten it too much. I still want this to be basically black. But I definitely want some hint of purple in here. Adamantine is kind of shiny, so that means the highlights are much smaller. Or at least the bright highlights are. I like that. That looks better. It may be very subtle on camera, but I like that. That's what I'm looking for. I photograph all this stuff and put it on social media and my Discord. I have a Discord, Vortec, actually. But yeah, I'm excited. So excited. We're going to see him tomorrow. Have a gaming afternoon. We're foregoing the pirate game. That's how much I'm excited about this. And I've heard what I know what I'm playing, and I've heard what everyone else is, what most people are playing, and it's gonna be friggin' crazy. I made a Patra, which is a catfolk in Starfinder. Basically, I was sitting there looking at things and I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna do a a Patra Solarian icon. I was like, okay, and then you pick a profession that your icon is, because icon basically is a superstar, and she is an exotic dancer. Because I saw dancer, I'm thinking, oh, glitter, you know. I have a solar mode, so you know, it looks all glittery, and I'm like, so. But then it even got better because someone else is bringing in an uplifted bear. Basically a fighter, but it's going to be like a wrestler from like a pro wrestling league. So I'm decided, all right, then I'm the ring girl. I'm one of them too. I'm the ring girl. So I tied it in. All right, so now I'm going to, oh, excuse me. I'm going to take a little bit of this wild, this is one of my favorite new colors, this wild violet. Imagine me, purple. If people could see it, you can see my hair. I did, if you haven't seen it yet, I did come through on my Trevor Project thing. My promise that if we hit 500 to dye my hair purple. It's magenta, whatever, close enough. I might want to, when it fades, I'm probably going to see if I can get it more purple. Because right now, I had to bleach the hair, so it's going to stay bleached until it grows out. Which is going to take forever, unless I cut it. I may have to cut it at some point. So I'm going to add a little bit of lighter purple in some spots. This is still going to be small areas, but the white, the highlight color at the end, which I think I'm going to go white because this is going to be a shiny bow, is going to be the smallest of all, and it's going to be small. I was edge lining this here. It's almost like I have to. Oh, yes, it works! I'm so happy. Can you guys can hear it too, right? It's not red. I mean, it depends on what, you know what? It's your monitor. It's always the monitor, or it could be my camera, but it's not red. It's definitely magenta, not red. Red looks good on me, though. Red would be a lot more brown, I think. I am so happy because now I can hear him too. I went in there and I don't even know what I did. It just started working again. All right, I'm gonna take some white. And by the way, if you guys don't, whoever doesn't win this, which will be obviously everybody but one person, there'll be more. I'm going to keep doing this. I think this is a great idea to get the community involved in my artwork. Yeah, I mean, if you've seen the pics, they're on my... Oh, actually, Pete, if you want to see, I think I put it on my Discord. You can actually see the real pics. You're right, it is sort of... Like, if I look at it here, it looks purple to me. But you're right, if I look at it on screen, I think I see what Pete's talking about. But if you look on my Discord, I did put pics in the announcement section. Yes. Yeah, oh, okay, so as many of you know, or you all may know, I'm a graphic designer by day. And one of the things that drives me nuts, there are people who don't realize this, that monitors all look different. All colors look different on every single one. So the thing of it is, like, just because it looks purple on mine, you might look red on yours. And what drives me nuts as a designer who has got especially I'm working such a technical aspect of graphic design, I have to match colors and everything that the customers want. Well, some of them like, oh, just make it what it looks like on screen. And you're like, really? You know that's not going to work, right? Because what I'll end up doing will end up not being what you want. It'll be what's off my monitor, not yours. That's why there's the Pantone matching system, or RAL, or the federal standards, or any is why you have color chips. You know, that's why we have color chips, even for paints and stuff, so that you know what the true color looks like. It doesn't work if you put it on a screen. So it absolutely is 100% true. Alright, so I'm taking some white. I'm actually going to add a little bit. I want to add just a tiny little bit of that purple to it. I'm going back to this side. So now I'm going to put some highlights. I hope this stands out. Jeez. Maybe I can do something to make it stand out. Well, hopefully this will stand out a little more. I might go in here. Maybe I could shadow bits of that too. Add a little pure white in the middle of that, and add a little pure white in the middle of that. A little more purpley white in here. As I said, you gotta. It's when you're doing glares. It's to me. There's a little bit of a challenge to make it look not painted, but not too blended. One other thing I'm gonna try in the crack here in this thing. I'm gonna add a little black. Maybe one other thing I should do. Maybe add a little. Oh, doesn't need it. Oh, that's right. I know what that is. That's going to end up being the little silver. I'm going to do set. I'm doing silver on this. I'm going to add a little bit. Too much. Just a little bit of this lighter color to define the edge of the bow a little better. The top is not a problem. Some here because my light's coming from basically the top. I feel like my thing is just a little. I've like tried to I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can. It looks a little blurry. I don't know if I moved my camera or something. Minicam. You know, it looks better on my Streamlabs than it does on Twitch. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's just Twitch. How does it all look to you? Oh yeah, I just look at the ball jam. I saw that yesterday on my tablet. Some colors were dull, but on my tablet the same thing looked nice. But yeah, absolutely. It also could be the amount of light how bright you have your monitor set. That can do that too. So yeah, you can't just base what you see on your monitor as what reality is. As I said, there's a couple little raised areas there that I'm going to do. I'm going to do them silver too. Although silver in this case means non-metal metallic silver. You guys cursed me doing that. I'm going to go over that because I want that to smooth out. And I think she did it for you, Pete. My net is rubbish today. Keeps oh, that sucks. Well, go kick your router. Or threaten her with the screwdriver. I'm gonna add a little purple on the edge there. I'm gonna go back in. Darken this up a little more. It's supposed to be mostly black. Alright, I'm gonna go to the front. My brush is too wet. I've noticed an interesting thing with my brush lately. I'm not sure what's going on because it never used to be like this. Maybe something changed in the way I do things. But I noticed the paint seems to get wetter the longer it sits on my brush and I work it. I don't know if it's because there's liquid up here that's working its way down, which might be the case. A little pure white. Yeah, put down. I feel like that's a little too stark. Bottom's pretty good. Okay, I think that's pretty good. What do people think? Alright, Mini Mommy, what do you think so far? I mean, obviously I got more to do. I keep thinking that is a little too stark too. I know what it is because I had this little edge right here that didn't. There was some bumpy bumps on that. Bones is. I like the Bones black, and this is a Bones black, definitely. I like the Bones black better, but there still can be some issues with bumps like this. Still looks like there we go. Alright, so now as for steel or silver, did I leave it out? I should have. Yes, I did. Tempest gray. What's the rest of it? Put it away. I've been sort of leaving. Well, they're going to be small, so I don't need to do big here. Oh, I'm missing the blue. That's what I'm missing. It's right here. I'm not missing anything. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to do the basic, the dark gray, because it kind of already is there, so I'm just going to go right to I like Tempest Gray as a non-metal metallic steel or silver color. It's got a bit of, it's definitely a bit of a bluish gray. You know, it's a cooler gray rather than a warm gray. I deal with, that's one thing I deal with, warm gray and cool day gray all day long. Gray is one of the most, imagine this, gray is one of the most popular colors for backgrounds and things. What a surprise, right? Alright, so here's the thing right here. This will help it, actually, give it a little definition. And then there's one up here. Now I'm not painting the whole thing, if you notice. I'm only trying to hit the top of it. And I'm leaving the those shadow part, you know, basically black. then there's a something here. There's definitely a something here. Actually, I think there is one on the bottom too. Let's see. I could put one. Usually they're balanced. I could put one on the bottom actually. Oh, today is also a show and tell day, which I'll probably do after I finish this bow. So what show and tell is, if you have anything you want to share that's on social media and you're not part of the Discord, you can. Otherwise, if you're part of my Discord, like Pete and Mommy are, put stuff in, you know, the channels, usual channels. Right now, also, that includes the Theravon Friends channel, which I haven't seen a lot of work in progresses here, folks. Come on. Yeah, a little black around this and this to make them stand out a little more. That one's alright. So if you pop anything in there right now in either work in progress or finished or the Theravon Friends Genie Central or 3D printing, I think there's some 3D printing. So I've decided that I'm just going to make Saturday my show and tell day. Just because it just seems like I don't get enough when I stream every other day. And people need time to finish those minis. See, for some reason, pink, it seems either I'm not taking out enough liquid, but usually, if anything is, usually when I start, the paint's going on fine. I'm going to try to paint something that looks like the top, because I feel like I should have it on both. Alright. That's not too bad. I know you guys said I wish you could see it better. I'm going to reload my page too and see if that helps. I'm going to try this first and then maybe I'll go see if I can refocus it. That doesn't look bad. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this Moonstone Blue, which is part of their trio for non-metal metallic silver. I feel like they're missing that in-between color though, that steel, that gray. So I sort of changed it, changed their triad to include that Tempest Gray instead of just the Fog Gray, which is super light. But you need white, so yeah, maybe I need to put the suggestion out. They need to change that triad up. Reality, it should be like. In reality, it sort of should be a quad too, with Carbon Gray. Carbon Gray, Tempest Gray, Moonstone Blue, and then white. The thing I will say is all colors tend to dry a little darker, other than like white. White is still white. The pure white is still white. Now on this blue, it's a very pale blue. I'm just putting it on. I'm not trying to put it on everywhere. I want to keep some parts darker. So like there's going to be a shadow under where this sticks out. So I'm not going under there. And then we're going to do this. Oh, I wonder if I missed that side. I think I did. There we go. Smart. This should be gray. Oops, I missed that entire side. So I'm going to put the gray on there first. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this blue. Okay, so I got that. Oh, I gotta do the things. So I'm probably more along the center. Because the top part would be kind of under shadow and the bottom part would be, well, the bottom part more away from the light. Adding a little bit of that gray back in. Now I'm going to go to my pure white. Did I get everything? Oh, no I didn't. Ha ha ha. I missed something. I missed this here. The bottom, the little bottom thing that's on the Now I'm going to try to get some pure white in here to give it its real sheen. Kind of dot a little there. It's really subtle, guys. So it's there. Add a little here. Tippy top of that one, the tippy top of that, and let's see, right in the middle there. I'm sort of going in the middle of those bluish. It's gonna be so hard to tell. It's even hard to tell with my eyes. Right there, and that. A little bit of that white over here too. I'm going to add, I'll try to add a little more of the gray on this one. Just doesn't seem to be quite gray enough. And I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little black. Let me see if I can do this because it's such a tiny little area. I'll add a little bit separating these two things here. And I think I'm going to add a little black, like I was doing right here. There we go. A little black back there. All right, there's that. And then we wanted, this may be the most outrageous thing on this whole thing. By the way, what are people working on? I'm assuming people are working on stuff. So, this is for you, Pete the Hydrator. Mini Mommy must be your best friend. She gave you the mini holder, and she also has picked pink for this holder color. I'm gonna start though with a pinky purple that's almost the color of my hair. This Arc Lord purple. See, it says purple. Let's see. It's not that, it's different. Wait, I need to do it. I know it was done already. I don't know if your kid's listening, but I'm gonna sad trombone. Because I know your son likes the sad trombone. Pete the Hydrator's not doing it enough. That's a freebie too. You can do it yourself, actually. It's a freebie. Oh, Pete. I hope Pete is still here, but maybe not. Oh, I hope you liked it. Pete was having internet trouble, so maybe he's not here. I mean, this is not pink. It said it's more magenta, but I think it's a good starter color for a pink grip. And then, of course, actually, I think one of the best pinks out there, but you only get it in October, I think. You're making statues from 3D misprints and OXPS foam. Oh, cool! Do me a favor, I know it's not what you planned, but show me what you did when I get onto your stream. Or of course, get pictures and post them on the Discord. It's 1:23. Okay, so usually I do show and tell about a half hour before the stream ends. So we got a bit. Oh no, wait! I'm gonna do it in between mid projects. That's right, because we're almost getting done with this. So then I'll do show and tell, and then we'll go on to Ziba, the Ifrit, and my entry for the Theraval Friends project. You know, oh, I get it. Haha, I painted something wrong. So this right here, this little space right here is not the grip. That is part of the cloak. I'm just going to paint it gray so I don't friggin' go back and do that. Wrong. That gray is not far off from the color of the Alright, now take some pink, actual pink, the breast cancer pink, which usually they throw in your orders in October. And I'm going to just highlight it. I'm giving it a bit of a texture because I almost want it to look like a wrap. Sometimes you can paint the illusion of something even when it's not there. Let's see. I think this is gonna put it right out. I'm just playing with this to see. Yep, that's way blurry. So let's see. Also keep thinking I have to light. I also keep thinking I need to get another light on here. I have the camera's light cranked up to full and I got my normal lights. I'm just gonna kind of take and glaze over it with my original color to try to blend it in a little more. I'll bring back a little bit of that pink by just trying to tap in the middle of all these. They give it a little interest here. So I'm adding a little lighter purple stripe in the middle of some black. I'm only doing this to try to give a little bit of to make the thing try to stand out. It sort of blends in at that bottom. Taking some black and putting it on the cloak. Try to give it a little more dimension. Don't want to cover that down there. Alright, folksies. I think this is done. Now I'm gonna, well, I thought it was done. So I'm gonna add Alright, so what do people think? I keep looking and finding things that I can do to make better. I feel like I'm losing the top of my little silver medallion here. Alright, what do people think? This is the bow. I'll get pictures, I promise. Actually, let me put it here. There's one other way I can try to... You know what? I feel like that's what it is. I feel like my camera's too close. Let's see. Why does I also add a little extra light to it here? Gonna wait to see what it looks like on Twitch. Well, you get the idea at least. I think it'll look much better after I get pictures. I think he's coming out really good. I'm really happy with how this dude's coming out. I do feel like I need more light on here. I feel like I'm being picky here. Let's see. I just feel like this is not enough. Sometimes I do. I'll look at it again and be like, and it doesn't make sense in my brain, so I'll go back over it. Yeah, that's better, I think. So he's coming along. I'm just praying that I'm a little concerned about the skin color that Gareth called out, but we'll see. He wants to do basically the same color that's on her. Like, he picked out a character, and the character has a very similar color to this dark brown. I mean, it won't go to, I would go more to a reddish tone. It's not going to go to the yellow that's on her. But that's sort of the idea. It'll start out with that same, like, dragon red, I think is what I started with. So there's another thing off the list. Alright, so... I feel like I'm never going to be done. Steel scale. Yeah, so I got the scale mail in there that Laura asked. I got the dark red coat liner that Baldy asked. So what I have left that I don't have done, the mossy cobblestones from Crimson, an ombre purple for that top of the cloak. I did do the little gemstone in there. Let's see, get the skin and the ice arrows, the icy looking arrows. I almost like what he wanted, because he didn't realize the face had been taken, the skin had been taken. He was like, I want kind of an icy looking face. I'm like, I can't do that. Somebody already took it. I'm gonna play with this a little. Oh, actually, I'm not going to play with my camera. It's not moving easy. So, alright, so show and tell time. It is show and tell. Oh, Cyanus is not here. And show and tell time. You like show and tell. So first thing I'm going to do before I go to it is I'm going to boot up Discord. I'm going to take a quick look. I see Baldy. I see Pete the Hydrator. And Gareth threw some stuff in there. And I'm gonna do Crimson's whole thing. And I think, what was last week? What was dates of last week? Last week was the 20th. So anything after the 20th. Actually, that's true. Because I'm pretty sure. Was I here last? I was here last Saturday. Alright, so anything after last Saturday. Which was... what did I say it was? No, wait. Last Saturday was the 13th. I'm good at dates? Sure. So that means those were both after last Saturday. Okay. Now I got it set. We'll switch to the display. Whoops, that's not the right one. Okay, so Mini Mommy made some bullywugs, or started some bullywugs. Hey, I haven't seen any progress pics on these. Those are cool bullywugs. Do we need to smash them so that, you know, nature will thank us for it? They really kind of are the whipping boys of nature. And that abhorrent to them. And then, so Crimson mentioned they spent an hour, like, filling cracks on these guys. So this is what he bought, was this unit, or whatever, of people. I'm not sure what they are. Oh yeah, the Marvel Crisis Protocol. So superheroes and supervillains. And whoever assembled them didn't do a great job, so he's been filling cracks and things like that. I don't need to show my own thing. So then Gareth, 38 minis. It was a good price, actually, for what he got. So Gareth, only 15? That's not bad. Although it did take you an hour. But that's not bad at all. And for the price you saved, probably it's better. So Gareth, this is from his Monday stream. He does WOG Wednesdays. I wish you would post the orcs. And these are coming out nicely. Good armor. Good armor. I love that, but I did really like that cloak. That shield, by the way. I like it's the same. Basically, it's the same model. He's doing two totally different ways. It's just neat. It's one of the neat things about mini painting. Is just even though you start with the same model, how different they can look when you're done. So that's his, and then Pete, the hydrator. He's working on, it said, this whole military diorama, and it's gonna be friggin' cool. I really like this. I like the fact he's got some truck treads in there. It's got some character. The plane looks nice. I can see the tank carrier here. It's gonna be really cool. So yeah, and so this is a runway. So very, very good, Pete. And then today, he's working on some okay, so this is what I asked from the post. So basically, he's turning some 3D misprints into this. Into like broken I love this. I love this one. On the end, that's an actual broken statue. You've got like the rocks and bits on the floor, and the way you paint this, it's the inside of the statue. I could see, so you added texture. I could see he's added the same texture, and I think these do need a hit of whatever. That's a great idea for a misprint. Just make them all statues. Mushroom there. And then for today's stream, he's doing this Lich King bust. Or a Lich King. I don't think it's the Lich King. Oh, and he got it ready, so he primed it. It looks like a Zenithal prime. Because I think that looks sprayed on there too. This mushroom is really interesting. Yeah, Baldy posted a bunch. And then structuring XPS foam. Use a rocket ball, crumble up tinfoil. Or is he texturing? You texturing that foam? Is that what you meant? You said structuring, but I think it's texturing. Using foil. You can use foil. It's actually a pretty good idea. That can give that, you know, organic texture to it. Oh yeah, see, he's actually using a rock to put some texture into the foam. That's a great idea. You can do it for clay and things too, or for green stuff too. That's fine. That's fine, Bali. I understood what you meant. That is a good idea to do it that way. Get a rock or something, or yeah, a balled up piece of tin foil and put it, just hit it and put the indents in, and you'll get a nice natural stone look. Look at that. That's good. I love the idea, by the way, Baldy, for these statues. So, wow, you put a lot in there. Okay, so that's the work in progresses. Was anything in 3? I think there was. So, Cyanus printed a metric ton of new minis that he can paint on his 3D printer. So, after I pay for Disney World, your subs and stuff are going to help me get a 3D printer to add. I want to do a 3D resin printer to do I just want to do minis, I think. Maybe someday if I have the room or whatever for it, maybe I'll get one I can do terrain, but for now, I think I just want to do minis like this. I love this one in the back right here. That one's really cool. Or actually, it's the same one as this one. Those are nice. And then, what have we got in finished? Alright, so the 13th was the last day. I gotta go back a bit. There's been Rathmore, I mean, I don't know how he does so much. So we had, okay, so this was from the last stream, but yeah, I do remember doing that. I remember doing that. Okay, so I think this came after. Was Rocket Koopa did these awesome ice Miffets, and I mean, I didn't realize it. He's so good at kit bashing and sculpting. Like, he's my go-to. I know him in person. He lives up the street from me, actually. Well, lives across town. He used to live up the street. And, so he built the... It didn't even dawn on me that they weren't actually... All those heads did not come with those bodies. Who dis? I can't even see who dis. Valfera! That's who dis is! Hey, you're here in time for show and tell. If you got anything you want to show and have me tell about, throw it in the chat. Because I know that said Instagram, or you can throw it on Discord. So Rocket Cooper said he's a friend of mine. He runs our Rime of the Frost mini game. In fact, he's got a lot more stuff he could post, but he doesn't want to because they're all spoilers for the game. And he doesn't want me seeing them. So, can imagine that. But I've already know there are ice methods in the game. So what he did is he took those little imp bodies and he added the Pathfinder goblin heads to them. Because they had the right look for what he was going, that malevolent, almost malevolent, mischievous look that a goblin has. And I think they are so good. And it's actually very simple. The paint job is very simple, but it's very effective. It's the fact that, you just base coated blue and they dry brushed it the super light blue and some whites in there, I think, too, and then added snow to the base. Easy peasy. The hardest part of this whole thing was, in fact, you can see he used the Citadel textured Valhalla Blizzard is probably what he did for the bases. New stream, who dis? Wait, what does it say? Oh, I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think it does. Whoops, that's not the right thing. I think... Wait, where is Discord? Where is Discord? Ah! Okay. Then, I will say this. Lauren, this is a really good... Lauren is a beginning painter, okay? I think this is excellent by someone who has not been painting that long. But he did this ranger figure. I love the colors on it. Very striking. He actually did a nice job in the face. I think he tried to bring out the eyes, and I mean, I think that came out really good. But I love the colors on this. It just also I was gonna say it's almost a rainbow, but it's not, because you got kind of reds and oranges, and there's no purple, I don't think. But I love it. It came out really cool. And Kitsune said he's a new painter, and he doesn't have a lot of time to paint. I think it came out great. That came out, I think the highlights and the shadowing in that, I don't think they're just the camera. They could be, but I don't think so. I think he painted them on, and he did a nice job. Then Rathmore, to one-up me, did this is the Ukrainian War Relief mini that Reaper has. And it's funny, it looks a lot like what I did, but it's different. In some ways, I like it better. You know what? I think one of the things I like better is, in fact, I like the color he did of the bag better. I like that blue-gray, almost white. That is really cool looking. I'm not going back and repainting mine though. It worked. Mine still works, but I really like that. I like the fact he put in the music. He also did a really nice bass for it too. And then the Jackal, who's somebody who lives somewhere around here. He's part of the store that I go to. He did this really cool College of Blades bard figure. It's a crow. Oh my god, my brain just shut down on what the hell that, let's see, Kenku? Oh, he's got thrush, is the specific bird that he went after. I think he tried to replicate. It looks like a crow though. I said this channel's gone birds. Then Rathmore is back again with the Reaper. It was from 2 years ago. That was the convention mini, when it was all cyberpunk. And I love it. I love what he did. Like, I love the multicolored teeth and the multicolored horn, on the horns thing. That's just the coolest. I love all the pictures and this emoji. It's like a beholder emoji almost. Or something. It's got the one eye. He did a great job on that. And then Nath, who's been away forever. I love him. He picked up right where he left off on these. Let's see where they are. The Baron's War. It says footsore minis. I almost want to say the foot soldier minis, but I'm gonna go with his. So there's all like old Englishy looking, all these warriors and such with those distinctive caps and the shields, and they're really cool. And he's doing. As usual, it's just a bang-up job. And it was really good. He popped in and posted them. The Mechanical Frog, who he's now going to stream on Twitch as well as on, I don't know if he's going to do it on YouTube or he's switching to Twitch, but I got to make sure I actually put him on the bot. I'm running out of bot spots. This is cool. I mean, look, once again, he's got this really awesome camo going on. I think that's awesome. That's terrific. And naturally, I've always loved the way he does his visors. And then, okay, so this is not a new mini, but here's some inspiration because I've been painting mine. Ilaria posted his, and it's his version of Ziba the Afridi from Reaper. So, I'm definitely going in a different direction, but I love this. I actually really like the way you did those horns, with the fiery. The blades are kind of what I'm thinking. I might want to do fiery looking blades. I might try it now. So Cyanus, I have a channel point report reward if people want to pick a color for me to throw in a mini. So he did, and I owe him one. Because he did it when I was almost done with Pike, and I wasn't going to change it at that point. He's like, well, you can do it on the next one. I will, he said, if I'm really stuck, I'm not going to I'm not going to ruin a mini to do it. But the challenge is to try to do it. So I have to put teal in. I might try to do this, put some teal into the fabric. But we'll see. I also really love the way he did the hair. How it started actually as like normal colored hair and then went to fire. But I'm going to do mine all fire. It's going to just be red, orange, and yellow. But I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to start with yellow on the top, and then it's going to go to red. I'm trying to do the traditional fire colors, where you start the hottest area is white, and the where it gets away, it starts getting red. The cooler areas are red. I think the armor I'm going to do, which I'm going to do next when I'm done with the show and tell, I want to do it that same way, and I want to have it go from, I think, yellow on the lower parts to red on the top. Almost right underneath. Now figure out the rest of this. Alright, Valfera, who I believe just posted this. Awesome. Oh, don't worry about it being 2 months late. At least you got it done. This was Valfera's entry to the Fabulous Marines. And I believe that is trans. Look at those eyes. Oh, they're delightful. I love the eyes. I love the whole thing, actually. Look at that. Look at the gun. Wow. I mean, that is a departure from the rest of the colors. But somehow it all freaking works together. And I think my favorite part of that is, alright, so her. Is the fact that it has her on there. That's terrific. Let me scooch this over a little bit and see what it says. So if this is the mini STL I'm thinking of, there's an option for both an anime head, which is what it is, via a realistic head. I think you're right. Because I think Valfera showed it off. Maybe I'm thinking of this one. I know there was one that had like a bunch of heads, and maybe it was this one. One was the anime head, one was more realistic. Right. I remembered. Also, I cannot let this go by without calling out that base. It looks like someone came in there and graffitied it with all those colors. It's friggin' awesome. I'll tell you what, I did not realize that was the direction you were going to go in at all with that base. But that is so cool. I also dig the fact you put the rainbow. You did put a rainbow in there because it's a Pride mini. And you did get it on the strap for the gun. That thing is just, it's brilliant. And all the trans colors on the armor. You're giving paintball. Oh, paintball. So that's a paintball gun. So, are you the one who's giving this to, you have a relative you're giving it to, or is that somebody, those are the paintball colors. Those are cool. That is, yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Actually, you took the whole thing of the Fabulous Marine Minis should be more fun, rather than, have the guns and things. That the gun could be a confetti gun and such, and you took that to the nth level. Yep, your nephew. I'm glad they figured out who they were, and they had the courage to follow through, because not everybody does. And I hope he likes it. He better like it. He better like this because it's friggin' awesome. Did you give it to him yet? Here's the other views. I love it so much. You said you took the whole thing that's supposed to be fun to the nth degree. That's great. He better like. Okay, you haven't given it to him. He better like this. He better like it. That's gorgeous. Alright, you also posted something else. Let's see. I gotta go back to it. Sorry for the infinite. Where the heck was it? Okay, I don't know how to work. If it sound works, it's great, but oh wait, you already did this one. But hey, it's worth another look. And it does, let's see, I can put the sound on. I don't know if it's gonna come through though. It might. You know what? People, go to the Instagram post and listen to it yourselves. It's just too cool. And once again, I can't get over the fact that hand is painted. I like how, too, you also timed turning the lights on during when the music changed. That hand looks so crazy, though. It's like, I like her, but the hand is what really gets the interest. Because you have that, that pattern on the gloves that's nuts. And it looks like a gamer glove. Alright. I think that's... Is that... Oh, no, let's see. I think that is it. Because the only other stuff... I'll go look in there. But I think the only other stuff I've got is my own... So, hey, those of you who are doing the Theraval and Friends challenge, I'll just show this back off again. Post your work in progresses. I want to see them. I want to have something to put up on stream. Alright, I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going back to here, and we're going to go back to... shut off the display pictures, so now we can just see what I'm working on. So that was a pretty good show and tell. What was it I saw last week? You're gonna have to refresh my memory. Oh, the genie. I did see the genie, but you should post some pictures so everyone else can see it. Yeah. It's coming out really good. It's funny, because the first picture you put up, it was all blue, so I kept getting the blue stuck in my mind, and then when you add the other colors, I'm like, oh, wow! Mini Mommy, did you find another genie to do? Just out of curiosity. Okay, so, the bow is done. I'm going to put him aside. We're going on to her. So I said, I'm going to start the armor. I think... Oh, Pete! Oh, damn it, Pete! You missed it! I did the show and tell. We got about half hour left to get some stuff done. So, on the genie. I didn't. I was going to order a spot so that... Oh, so you have something in mind. Don't worry. By the way, you have almost a month. You have pretty much a month now to do it. It's like the 22nd of February. And then he'll probably take late stuff, too. So I think I'm going to keep it real simple on the beginning of the armor. I'm going to paint it all brown. This is just my shade color, basically, I'm going with. I've been so excited to paint this. So yeah, Pete the Hydra, I did show off your awesome diorama that you're building. Keep us posted on that. Actually, I'm just going to go over the whole thing. So this is definitely going to be a hot set of armor. I may actually even want to go darker. This is the usual star color I go with, is this ruddy leather. I think it'll be nice backing up even the reds and such too. But I think I'm going to actually wash this when I'm done, to get some even darker colors in the crevasses. I might just do the whole thing, including all the skull and such too. Did I accidentally hit? Nope. I wasn't sure if I accidentally hit my the hand and put some brown where I didn't want it. I have been actually really looking forward to doing this armor. Wait, what? No, 22nd of September. What are you talking about? 2nd of February? No, I said September. You have me confused. We have not gone by Christmas. I have not gone on my Disney trip. It sure as hell is. It's fall. So yet the Genie Challenge ends the 22nd of September. That's also right around when the Reaper... I think that's when the Reaper Quarterly is too. And I have started something for it. Which I cannot show. Because it's a vote, because basically the best pieces are voted for. I don't expect mine will go vote. I've got a cute concept for it, but I never expect I'm going to get voted a ton of votes for it. I'll get votes, but somebody else will come up with some concept that'll blow me away and will deserve to win. But so far it's coming out. Well, it's coming out alright. I've got a lot more work to do on it, so honestly, it's not there yet at all by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just trying now to get the brown in all the areas that aren't painted. That's armor there. Actually, I probably should continue this. I do think... Oh, it does look like it goes down. This may not be the neatest thing. That's why sub-assemblies are good, but honestly, I just didn't want to have to deal with putting the, this head on because it's such a pain in the neck. And I'm really afraid I was going to wreck it. Thing I never really understood is why we have all the skulls and stuff. To me, fiery motif would have been. But I guess it's because you can use her for a lot more than just fire. Crimson! Oh, let's see. What the hell did I friggin' say? Clip away! I find it... Oh my god. At least it's not like the other night. I almost felt bad for her, but it was so funny. People know I'm a Critical Role fan. I don't hide it at all. My thing's in the way here. And I did watch it live the other night. It stayed up entirely too late. And Laura Bailey had the most epic burp, and she started laughing. She's like, I actually legit forgot we were recording. They left it in the stream. Right after that, there were about 3 or 4 clips of that moment to live on forever. So go for it, folksies. By the way, have I missed anything? Oh, let's see. I see Sky's moist. Moist. I don't even know if I heard it. Please tell me I'm not having issues again. I'm going to play it to you.
Moist.
Okay, it is working. I think I just totally missed that. But if I missed anything, let me know. I don't think I did. No channel points. Yeah, no, you guys can hear it. I've been the one having trouble hearing my alerts. I mean, I can hear the alerts for like if someone raids or subs or whatever. I can hear those, but I was not hearing any of the sound alerts, which is, you know, I mean, I'm happy all you guys can hear it because that's what you're spending the points. You should be able to hear it, and if you can't, then that's a real problem. But I want to hear it too because it's fun. And some of the things like the crab dance or whatever, I mean, I'll dance along with it. Oh, I held that up the wrong angle. Get in there and make sure I get the insides. Of the armor. I still don't know what I'm doing with the necklace. I mean, it's kind of bony looking, so it's, you know, it's like skulls, so I might just do that. Of course, this may be non-metal metallic armor, but it's going to be non-metal metallic colored armor, so... I swear to God, that's like a tiefling skull or something. It's got the horns like she does. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do these pieces too. I'll probably end up doing the swords the same way. Stop sticking to me. It's like, woohoo, 2023 already. No. You know what? I'm going to Disney World. I don't want that 4 months of hell to go by too fast. Also want to make a bit more money on commissions and Twitch. One thing I should be able to do is I should be able to get another Twitch payout before I go to Disney World because I wanted to buy souvenirs or Christmas presents and food, of course. I also have to still do my my transportation from the airport to the hotel and back. And maybe even from here to the airport. Although Logan's not a horrible airport to get to. I've made that trip a few times. Driving friends. Food is well, the one thing I do is usually when I'm at Disney, I don't tend to eat 3 full meals anyways. I might eat like about 1 full meal and then the other 2 are much smaller. My strategy's always been to have my big meal sometime in the midday, and that'll just keep me going the rest of the day. Maybe have a small breakfast. Plus also, there are places you can eat now which will get you tickets to certain of the nighttime events. And, or the evening events. And the one I need to figure out is, so during the Christmas season, because technically it will be the Christmas season when we go. And it's still the 50th anniversary, so that's what's so exciting. Is basically they have a concert that they've been doing forever. It's the Christmas Story. It's a Christmas concert. They bring in I want to say it's the Orlando Symphony Orchestra. So we're talking about a professional symphony orchestra of a major city or of a city, and then they bring in local members of choruses and choirs from the area, and those are more, I think, volunteer. They might pay them. I'm not sure because I'm not part of it. But they bring in people from that to be the choir, and they sing, and then they'll get somebody like they usually will get like some sort of an actor, a famous actor, to come in and read the narration, and it's the Christmas Story, and it's really friggin' well done. And I'm Catholic, so I do celebrate Christmas. Sionis, you're here! I guess better late than never. Oh shit! You just subscribed, so damn it, we gotta. Alright, so we gotta do this. Let me finish putting the brown on this mini. What you missed today so far was you missed show and tell, and I did show off your latest round of minis you 3D printed. I'm just gonna paint this whole thing. And I did most of the work I've done this stream was on the elf, actually, because I was able to fulfill Mini Mommy's request for the bow. Trying to figure out how this goes here. So right now I'm just gonna finish up. I'm really confused here. What is that? I'm gonna make that her hair. I think it's supposed to be part of her hair. This is not. This is the armor. Yeah, gotta finish this. I'm going to definitely make that a piece of her hair. I don't know what I mean, maybe I'll look and see what it is. But, I mean, that's too weird. I'm just going to I'm going to just make it her hair. I could ask Galera what the hell that is, since he painted her. Well, somebody on chat knows. There's sources. So yeah, there's like a piece in here, and I'm not sure what it is. I could actually paint all of this brown, because this is a good base color to start from. Give me a second.
Cheers.
Cheers! Oh, no! Let me do that! I missed the damn meme sign, you're right. Hold on. We gotta show this off. That's under 3D printing, right? Right. Because you know, as I saw the Valandar post... Wait, where is it under? It's not under one of those channels. It's under memes. Oh, you put it under memes. Well, if it's a mini you're working on, you put it under both. Games and jokes. There we go. That's it. Panic. So you 3D printed this, right? Panic carefully. Shouldn't everyone's showing up now that I'm going to be going off in 15 minutes. What the hell, people? And cheers to you, Shanur. It's 3D printed. Oh, you did. Now you did it after I'm like done with showing. Alright, so that's that. Fine. Wait, where'd you... Oh, here we go. Next project. It looks... Well, boy, that's interesting. You've got a nurse's hat, because I see the cross, but yet you've got a rope. You got ropes. I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe, is she in... Well, maybe she is a naughty nurse. I mean, look at how low her shirt is. I guess I'm not much better. This shirt tends to ride... Well, this tank top rides low, too. But it's hot today, so I'm like, I'm wearing my cred tank top. God damn it, now I don't want to go off streaming, but Baldy is streaming today. Okay, so that's your next project. Please post in the, please keep us up to date with progress. Alright, wait, where is Streamlabs? Here we go. What'd you do today, Shanur? Yeah, hello, nurse. She's a naughty nurse. That rope. Screw it. Maybe I'll just start adding some color in for the swords too, in these areas that are like really stuck. That bugs me. That is something, and I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna paint it brown. Anybody know what this thing is in here? I am like totally lost as to what that is. I also want to point out too. Alright, so I'm gonna do some shout outs. While I'm here. Alright, so first of all, let's shout out the Ball GM. Because he is another streamer. That's who we're going to be rating in like 10 minutes or 12 minutes. And then I want to shout out. I hope I can do this. So this is one of our people who's on our... they're one of the people I paint with on... they're from the area. I've painted the mini painting parties. They have their own... He's got his own Twitch where he normally runs World of Warcraft streams, but he's going to start mini painting. So please go give him a follow. Please check it out. And he's going to be doing it for charity. So I believe he's doing it this weekend. So please check him out. He's not on now. I don't know when his schedule is, but I know he's supposed to be doing it, and you know, I really love doing stuff for charity, especially for charity. 10 minutes already, damn. I mean, if you want me to go along and you want to start late, you can, but I thought your stuff was ready. Alright, so wait, who was it? Let's see. So Cyanus. We don't have many picks left. So what we have left on this guy, basically I've got 2 swords, I think, because that's gone, Laura's that, Dandy Bagel has the arrows, yeah, Laura has the thing. Oh yeah, this is what we did today. What I did today was the adamantine lug bow with the pink grip. The skin is gone. So basically, I think all that's left and the base is gone. I'm doing that last though. I have this sword here and this sword here. So pick one. And as for your teal, I might try to get the teal into this piece here. We're going to see if it works. If it doesn't work, then it's going to have to be another mini. Why is this? Put it down. So, Sionis, that's what you got left, I think, are the two swords. So, unfortunately, the last sword is not really going to be a pick, but people can tell me how to do it. What the hell is going on here? It's like my camera's, like, suddenly slid. Oh, I know what's wrong. It's not me! Wait, it is me. Yes, it is. It's me. I scrolled down. Oh, there we go. I scrolled down on my page and didn't realize I thought everything was being cut off. That's smart! Sionis is also sub 7 times, which means that you are, what, 5 months away from getting a painted mini from me that you don't have to win. I don't know where Sionis went, though. Right now, also, I'm letting it dry. I'm gonna Aerial Pro Streamer. That's me. Yeah. Hashtag not professional. Sure, why not do these? They're gonna be teeth. I might as well do them brown, too. I really, you know what? Oh, I didn't do her. I gotta do her lips. Nobody in chat knows what that thing is, do they? So my plan, just to tell people what I'm doing. Oh, I also have to tell you all to something else, but my plan is, at least on the scale mail, I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to do red towards the top and go down to gold at the bottom of these areas. Kind of like a fire. I think that's my plan. I'm going to do it on this. The others I might just make them gold, non-metal metallics. These more plate things. This I might actually make. Oh, I haven't thought about the skulls. I want to do something. I want to do something. That's helpful. I haven't thought about it yet. That's the one thing I don't really have in my plan. Is what I'm going to do with those. I think for her lips, I'm going to as well do her lips. I'm going to take and make it like a purple. Purple, imagine that. I'm going to make it a reddish purple, though. She kind of needs some lips. That is not stirred up. There we go. Do I make a good impression of a vortex mixer? I'm an idiot. What can I say? This stream went by so fast. And, oh hey Baldy, I'm gonna use it. I gotta use it. I gotta use the pokey stick. Such emotion. You know, I can be terrible. We had to use a lot of thrusting motion to use that pokey tool. Why is this so... What is going on with my paint? This paint was fine. Reaper paints don't tend to go bad, so I'm not sure what is going on with this paint. It's like coming out like it's not mixed. Did I do... If anything, I did something to it, not it did something to it. I'm gonna see if I can stir it up with, let's see, I got a little skinny brush handle I can do. No, that's a little thick, but wow, it somehow, did it get too hot? Maybe I cooked it. It still stirs, so it's not like solid. But this paint was fine. I mean, I've had this paint for a long time. There it is. Thank you for the bits. 200? Alright, see you, Baldy. We'll see you in like, 4 minutes. I was gonna do this, but I said it's funny because Reaper paints don't usually do this. And I'm not sure why it did. And I'm gonna blame myself. That if something's bad with the paint, I put it in some sort of environmental conditions that screwed up the paint. But it's not, I don't think it's unsalvageable. Let's try it now. What the friggin' hell? I can see the color coming in it. I will have to figure out what's going on with this. Okay, there's some color. That's friggin' weird. Said normally I don't have any issues with their paint at all. Oh, I don't want to use that brush. The brush I use the butt end of is the brush that I kind of got super glue on it and ruined it. I'm gonna put a little bit on the top lip. Oh, I can't even really see it. It's dark. It is working. I can see it on my end, but I know. I know what I'll do. We'll highlight it with a little bit of this purpley. Well, those of you who came in late, at least you're on time to see Baldy's stream. Let's add a little highlight on there. It's a lip, so it's kind of wet. She's got a couple pairs of fangs here that I'm gonna wait on. Alright. It is about that Tahiya's gone on. Alright, so I'm gonna put this down. And I'm gonna figure out what the frick happened to my paint. Because I use it all the time. I don't know why it would be bad. As I said, I have Reaper paint from the first time the MSP line was started, and it works. It still works fine. Put that there. Alright, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I had a great day today. I hope you all did too. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on Monday. Let's see, I'll be back on Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see, next Saturday I will not be here. I will be at Pop Cult Anime Con running the whole weekend a mini painting table. It's actually going to be a mini painting room. I actually get my own room. And then at night, on Saturday night, we're gonna do Dungeons and Minis, which means that they can pick a mini, paint it, and then make a character based around it. And in the evening, I'm gonna run a couple of shots, if people are interested, in a 2-hour one shot that I'm writing up, or will write up. I already have the groundwork laid out in my brain. I know what I'm gonna do. I just gotta type it all in and put the monsters in. So that's what I'm up to this week. Of course, I was just in Cred, which is our Murder Hobo Inc., which is on YouTube. And check out that campaign. It is, oh my god, this week's episode was so good. A lot of interesting shit happened. So, alright, I think that's all my announcements. Now let's go raid the, lowercase. Make sure I get the, I don't know if it's supposedly case sensitive, but I've screwed it up before and gone somewhere I shouldn't have. So with that note, everybody have a great rest of your weekend and happy painting. And let me hit the damn thing because I almost forgot to hit the raid thing. Dumb. Alright, well, I'll say it again. Have a great rest of the weekend and happy painting.
Bumping my head into it, or you keep seeing the back of my shiny head, and that's not the purpose of that camera. So yeah, no, it's probably the best way is putting a camera on my glasses, a very tiny one, otherwise I will not see it myself. But oh, and I did not hear any sound effects, and that's because my earplugs are still on. But hey, hello everybody, welcome raiders, users touch. And did I see an alert? No, I did not even see an alert, but whatever, Lili Mami, Walla Kutis, Chanua, and users touch herself. You didn't hear a thing,